Are you a busy professional? You want to invest in the stock market, but you don't have the time. Or maybe you just don't know where to start, right? You work so hard. Oh my goodness, you can't see where your money is going. You can't do the things that you want to do, the life that you dreamed of. You can't live that life. Well, I'm here to help you learn how to invest in the stock market. So in this series, I am talking about the 5 ultimate moves to dominate the stock market. And so in the first two videos, I talked about step 1 or move 1 and move 2. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about the third move, right? And so the third move is look at the numbers. Now, I'm a mathematician, so this gets me kind of, excited. But you want to look at the numbers, right? What do I mean by looking at the numbers? Now, this is really heavy, and so I might have to do some parts of this section here to really explain a little bit further what I mean by looking at the numbers. And so the first thing you want to look at when you look at the numbers is the price to income or price to earning ratio. We call that the PE ratio, right? And I typically say you want to make sure that the PE ratio is 25 or below, but it really depends on the stock because like technology stocks, they have higher PE ratios, right? And you have stocks that have higher value. So the PE ratio is telling you, is this a good value for the stock, right? And so you want to look at the PE ratio to see how it's been going over the years. And so that's the first thing you want to look at. Next, you want to look at is the company's financials. And this really is a lot. And you don't buy a stock. Definitely don't buy a stock unless you look at the financials. Because this is like telling you, is this company a good company to invest in or not, right? So you're going to look at the profit, right? Is this company making a profit year after year? Is it increasing in profit revenue year after year? Right? You're going to look at, is this company in debt, right? You got to assess, do they have a lot of debt? If they have a lot of debt and not a lot of rev, I wouldn't invest, right? I wouldn't advise you to invest, right? If they have a lot of revenue, and let's not just say revenue, you want to look at profit, right? We know that you have gross revenue, that's overall how much the company makes, and then we talk about the net. You want to look at the net. The net is going to be how much the company makes, right? After the expenditures, whatever they spend out, right? And so this is what I'm talking about when I say profit. So you want to make sure that the profit is increasing year after year, right? And then you also want to look at, well, how is this company doing in terms of its assets, right? So there are a lot of things that go into looking at the numbers, but if you really look at the PE ratio, the financials such as the debt, the profits, the assets, and those type of things, you can have a good idea or get a clear indication of how well this stock is doing over time and a good indication of what you should expect with the stock moving forward. So definitely, I'm a numbers girl. And so I don't invest in a stock unless I see the numbers. And so I don't suggest that, especially if you're a beginner or if you're a newbie, I do not suggest just jump in to buy a stock without knowing what their books, I call it their books, what their books look like. Now, if you enjoy this video, of course, you can give us a thumbs up. You can give us a thumbs up, like the video. But what I was going to say, you can click the link below to grab our free PDF that highlights all 5 dominating moves for the investment or for investing in the stock market. So go ahead, click the link below so you can get your free workbook. It's not a workbook, but it's a free PDF. I have so many workbooks, but yeah, it's a free PDF. And so you can grab that and you can see the whole 5 moves in one sitting. All right. A lot of us like to read and look, but until next time, see ya.